What's up, my mammal jammals? We're here at Talladega National Forest. About a 5-hour drive if you count the stops that we took, and I've got 3 road-weary passengers with me. And we are embarking now, finally, on a 3-day, 2-night tour, if you will, of Talladega National Forest. And we also are going to wind up in Cheaha State Park. It's the highest point in Alabama. So behind me here, I've got the hammer all loaded up. We're ready to go. I'm just going to air down the tires a bit, make it a little softer on the ride. And yeah, we're going to get this thing started. So stay tuned. This ought to be cool.
What invention lets you look through a wall? I got it. Window.
I'm not in the mindset.
Only if the door's open. But you are. We'll give Haley half a point on that. No, we're not getting square. Just wanted to give you some credit.
There so they're like back there chitter chattering or whatever, and so then Mr. Bull calls on Xavier, and so then like Xavier doesn't even know what we're talking about, so he just says some random letter or thing like physical weathering or something, and then Mr. Bull's like, explain to me what I just said, and he was like, ping pong, and he's, I don't know, but then in Miss Meadows' class, he's perfectly fine. Just Mr. Bull's class, he's all of a sudden, he's a big ball of energy.
Probably because his friend's Nathan there.
But then his best friend Colin is in Miss Meadows' class, and they sit right next to each other also.
He probably changed his personality based on the friends he's around. People do that.
Probably.
Good morning. It is now Tuesday, December 29th. Yes, Tuesday, December 29th. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. We've all been up for a little while already. We just got done with breakfast, some eggs and bacon. Kids got the fire going to warm us up a bit. It's about 40 degrees out right now. And I'm wearing my oldest daughter's sock cap. You can't tell. It's got some sparkles in it. So y'all can dine on that if you want. But I'll give you a little tour here where we wound up for the night. It's where I wanted to also. We got our sleeping arrangements over here. And we got these cool rock formations that are just really awesome. I haven't been up in, I haven't been up in mountains since I lived in Colorado, and this is well needed for me, and the views are pretty awesome. Last night we could see Montgomery that way, and then there were a couple other minor towns that we could see all out along through there. That's fog, actually. Okay, out there, you can probably see that dome, but then nothing else really looks. That's fog. Look at that. That's all fog out there beyond that tree line. And it looks like water, it looks like islands. Like that's an island, there's an island, all those. It all looks like islands out there, but it's really just fog. But, and then we found, I don't know what we're going to call that. What do you want to call this rock area with the graffiti? Okay, graffiti rock. Hey, there you go. Good job, Haley. Good job. But this is really cool though, because when you come in here, now it's cold, so we're there huddled real close trying to get this fire going because things still a little damp from you. Build your fire right there, and then sit around it right here. And if the fire is really big, I mean, you can sit on the rocks, and it just reflects the heat back onto you from the rocks. We were doing that until about maybe 8:30 last night. But so yeah, we are like I said, this is Talladega National Forest, and we're on a road, I guess, called 600-1, and we're going to continue following that north until we head till we hit pavement again. And then when we hit pavement, we're going to travel east maybe 15-20 minutes or so and catch 600-2. That one's probably going to be pretty exciting. I've heard that it's got a lot of ruts and washouts, so we'll probably have some pretty cool camera settings for that one. But so also I wanted to talk about the upgrades that I've done to the H3 since last time I've made a video. Which, speaking of since last time I've made a video, I want to apologize to everybody that I have not made my 50 subscriber video yet. I was supposed to do that before Thanksgiving. Other things had to take some priorities. The location that I wanted to do it at, I found out that, well, it was private property and it was hunting season, and I wasn't going to be allowed out there, and if I went out there I could get in trouble. So I'm having to regroup on that. It's still in the works. I still want to do it. I'm still coming up with new location for it. But since then, since I wasn't able to do that, I took the time to do a few upgrades. So first thing is I got tires. Put some 35-inch tires on it. So that gave me some good ground clearance. Let's see. Second thing after that, it took a little while, but I got the brush guard with the Badlands Apex 12,000 pound winch. So, I mean, that could almost lift me off the ground. So I think we'll be all right. We need to use that. I don't think there'll be any issues. And then also, most recently, within the past week, has been the roof basket, which has greatly come in handy because I've got some extra things also to pack now. And our camp chairs never really wanted to fit in the back hatch very well. I had to have some place to put extra things. So, speaking of extra things, this little table here, I'm gonna get a bigger table. I want like a 6-foot table, so there's room to cook, prep, and also sit. But yeah, we got that. Part of the mess. I haven't done my dishes yet, but this little camp stove here. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you just need some cookware to go out and camp with, and if you're gonna use like a little stove, go to Goodwill. That's where I went. I went to Goodwill. I got this pan. There's another pan in there that I got that I haven't tried yet. It's got that non-stick coating on it, but it's kind of roughed up a bit, so I'm gonna wait and see about that. But yeah, I went to Goodwill and found some cookware. I think I walked out of there for like $8 with 2 pans, one that came with a lid. I think I picked up something else while I was in there. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was all a rush. But so yeah, and I'll show you how I kind of set this up a bit too. Alright, so I'm parked on a bit of an incline, but the cooler here, also an Ozark Trail Yeti-like cooler, but you'll never see me with anything Yeti. Even if somebody gives it to me, I'm probably going to turn around and sell it on Marketplace. I'm that serious about it. But anyway, yeah, got the cooler here. There's this is the kind of kitchen tote. Has the stuff to cook with and some other items like that. This tote holds all the sleeping gear, the sleep systems. And then I've got 2 of these. That is a 6-gallon water jug, or jerry can if you will. So I've got 2 of those. They ride up top. Now that's about 100 pounds just in those water jugs sitting on top of this thing. And I will tell you that while we were coming up the trail, some of the more rocky and kind of bouncy sections, those cans were getting tossed around a bit, and they actually threw their bungees off. So I may have to work on that a bit. The table rides up on the roof. The camp chairs, which everybody's sitting on over there, they ride up on the roof. And then 2 dry bags that from kayaking, I put a blanket in each one of those, a big fleece blanket in each one of those, and they were riding up on the roof. But I mean, we rode probably a total of about 5 hours here without, issue with that. Stops and being on the highway at 65 miles an hour, everything held down really good. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, now we just got done with breakfast though, and we're gonna pack up here in a little bit. It's supposed to warm up. It's supposed to be up to 50 degrees by 10 o'clock, which is in 1 hour and 50 minutes. I don't know. We'll see if we want to hang around that long to wait till that, or if we just want to go ahead and load everything up and get in the truck and hit the trail and get the heat on in the car. Everybody slept pretty good last night. Nobody was cold. There was just people waking up throughout the night a little bit, sleeping bag malfunctions and things of that nature. But yeah, here we are. Day 2, Talladega National Forest. we just left 600-1, and we traveled down the highway just a little bit, and we're now just about to pull on to 600-2, which is another kind of, I guess, big favorite of the area that I see a lot of people driving on. So we're gonna check this one out. This one is probably gonna be a little rougher than 600-1, so I'm excited about that part. But we were coming across this bridge after we crossed these railroad tracks. Check out this river. That's really cool. I mean, it's so clear. It's just a clear mountain stream. Here, I don't know. But anyhow, we're going that way.
sandwiches, some black raspberry tea. So 600-2 has been pretty awesome. I don't know what more is left of it going the rest of the way, but we're headed that way after lunch.
I'm not just gonna have just ketchup. Please, spice it up. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, I messed up. I made a mistake.
Comes out quick.
Come on, fork, save me, please. Oh, that's a lot of money. It's gonna overpower it. Oh, God.
Poor Aiden. Oh, he just ate the mustard.
Ah!
The mustard fork.
Oh, it's gonna ruin my whole burger.
No, it's not. Deal with it. That's why we got chili.
You really want that chili, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
She's dying to eat that trail chili.
Yes, it's called trail chili. Because we found it on the trail.
It was a blessing. A blessing from the trail gods.
Is that recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, no, Dad's.
Hello, random camera we found in the woods. How are you doing? Recording this. Small guy. Oh, it's acting awkward.
This fire boosted back up.
Is it overpowered?
No. Because I overpowered it back with ketchup. It's pretty good.
Oh my goodness. We haven't even had chili yet.
Nope.
Oh, God. Okay, no chili. No chili.
None for Daddy.
What, you don't want to be warm tonight?
Be quiet.
Good day to sleep in the hammock.
Come on, we can put the fly on to trap all that heat in there. It'd be great. Yes.
If I need warmth that bad, I'll just resort to peeing on myself.
And be warm for a second. And then freeze.
Ready for the breath of God again?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Took me a second to realize.
I thought you're gonna fart.
I'll just fart on the fire next time.
It'll follow the trail right back to your butt.
That's right, yeah. It'd be like lighting gas on fire. Go. You'll see me shoot off into the woods. Like a rocket.
Yeah, I think I put two. I put one too many drops.
When you go on the website, it's like advertising.
Remember when we did that thing where we had to like get like riddles, and then whoever won like the most riddles, I gave you $5 or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I completely milked you. I got so much money out of that.
$5.
No, I got like a whole 10. I milked you out
A
of
whole 10. Whole $10.
Because you kept on saying one more, and I keep on winning it. So you wanted your money back.
All right. Hannah and Aiden and Haley now are sharing, and I guess I'm gonna have to have some too. We're all going to share, or at least have a couple bites of a can of Amy's organic chili that we found on the trail. Completely unopened can. Doesn't expire until late 2023. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but we have heated it up and we are now eating it. And the general consensus so far has been that it is very good. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. I just want one forkful. Hold that for me. Oh, past the pan, past the pot, past the chili pot. Yep. Mmm.
Yeah.
I need a plate.
Hold on. You want to wash the dishes too, Haley? That's our last spoonfuls, but that's what you're getting.
Hey.
What, you want to wash the dishes too? Huh? Be my guest. Be my guest. Alright, let's finish this thing off.
So there you go. Trail chili provided by the off-road gods. Good stuff.
We did
I think-
sacrifice a lantern.
I think we sacrificed a lantern to the trail gods also, though.
It was a 1-for-1 trade.
It was a 1-for-1 trade. We gave the gods a lantern, and the gods returned the favor with a can of chili. I think it's a fair deal.
You can have the last.
And we got another full moon. Well, I don't want to say another full moon. It's probably full tonight, maybe going away full. I don't know. But we got another really bright moon.
Another fairly full moon.
It's a good night here in Cheaha State Park. Eating trail chili. Good night, everybody.
Good stuff.
We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Day 3, Wednesday, December the 29th of still 2020. We're here at Cheaha State Park. Still, we camped last night. And we're just going to load up, do a quick loadout, and get back on the road. Probably find something to eat up at the camp store up here. And see if we can find our way to Devil's Den. The lady, the ranger, of course, you know, said that it was a 3-mile hike there, and then of course a 3-mile hike back, so that's a 6-mile round trip hike. I know there's some roads that get close to it, so we're gonna kind of explore a bit, see if we can find some of those roads and get a little closer to it, maybe only have like a maybe half a mile hike tops. If we find that, definitely show that to you guys. If we have trouble, though, then, you know, we may have to skip that, and that may have to come up in another video at some point. And once we do find it, though, because I'm staying positive, I'm going to say once we do find it, we'll hang out there for a little while, and we're going to retrace our steps back down to the southern tip of the National Forest that we came in at. So we're going to go back over 600-2, and then cross the highway again, and then go back over 600-1, and then it'll take us right out to where we started. And then we're just gonna head home after that. This is gonna be, we talked last night a bit about making it a 3-night, 4-day trip, but we're all pretty much to the point where, you know, we're good. It's been chilly. It was really windy last night. Like, the best I can equate it to would be, you know, tropical storm type winds all night long, blowing the tents around and everything. I didn't sleep very good, and I'm just not up for a 3rd night or a 4th day. And plus, 2 of the kids have some projects to do for school, so we're just going to go ahead and call this the last day. Try to get some more adventuring in, though, on the trail. And yeah, we're just packing up. We're getting ready to pack up. I've already got 1 tent put away. Let me show you what's going on out here a little bit. Hold on. Come with me some. I'm gonna turn this off for a minute. I'm in my truck trying to charge my phone up a bit. So it's a lot calmer now than it was. I'm just holding the camera with my hand. I don't have a stick or anything. But there's the hammocks trying to set sail. This is the tent that Aiden and I were in, and it's, you know, crumpling. In all honesty, I didn't stake any of the tents down, not thinking that we would have any problems. It wasn't really windy when we went to bed, but then as the night progressed, it got windy and more windy and more windy. So stake down your tents, even if you don't think it's going to get windy. Just go ahead and do it. That's a word of the wise right there. Here we are, it's morning. Cheaha State Park. My youngest was up at 3 o'clock this morning. She's always early to rise. And tell them about the sun and the moon.
So the sun was like rising over the mountain, and then the moon was like over there.
So she had a moon set and a sunrise going on at the same time while she was out here. And she got up and got the fire going again while we were all snoozing. So big ups to Haley. And Hannah, how was your night in the hammock with the wind? Good. It was good. She slept really good, so. But we're gonna finish loading up and try to get out of here. So check back in later.
Blazing a trail right now. We think we're following some sort of a game trail, maybe. And yeah, we're almost there. My kids are awesome. This was their idea too. Yes, I followed their idea. Because they make smart choices, and this is a pretty smart choice, actually. Let's get down there and check this thing out. I'm getting excited. So, the whole reason why I was even okay to follow my son in his direction down that hill, we spent about 3 years in Colorado doing some pretty crazy hikes. And risk assessment is a big part of that. We're still alive, and we're on the main trail now. We're about to cross this bridge right here. Look at this bridge. There's Devil's Den right there, the big open pool, and then it's just a bunch of cascading waterfalls after that, going all the way down this valley. I'm super glad we made it. We were kind of unsure if we were going to be able to even get to it without having to, hike for a 6-mile round trip. Hold on, I got to get down this rock slide. And we were having problems with getting data service so I could coordinate Google Earth and my Avenza motor vehicle usage map of Talladega National Forest, so I could coordinate those together to find the roads that come close to it so we didn't have to hike 3 miles. So far so good, because we're here. This is Devil's Den. Now, imagine being here in the summer when it's like 85, 90 degrees out. like 80% humidity. Just standing still, you want to sweat. And you've got this to get into and cool off it. Yeah. We're coming back during the summer. Right here. And we're going to swim. And maybe might even backpack down here and camp. We might just make it a backpack trip and bring the tents and everything and camp down here. This is amazing. Alright. I'm going to check it out a little bit. Let's see what all we got here.